Welcome back to my channel. Today's Saturday, April the 27th, and I just want to welcome everyone back, and I want to let you know how much I appreciate you being patient with me and for standing by and for supporting me throughout these past 8 weeks that I've been so sick. And although I did my very best to continue to upload 3 or 4 videos every week, I know that they were not always my best, but I just want you to know that I do love you, and I was thinking about you, even though I could hardly hold my head up sometimes. I still got in front of the camera and did the best that I could, being so sick with the pneumonia and flu and asthmatic bronchitis. I just hope and pray that I never, ever get that again. And I'm doing everything that I can to stay well and healthy. I picked up this turmeric. They had it buy one get one free the other day at Rite Aid. So I'm taking that every day, and I'm eating my airborne gummies and just taking a whole slew of vitamins. So I'm going to have the strongest immune system that I've ever had. And I just want to thank all of you for giving me advice and tips and sending me links to where I can buy the vitamins and the Sambucol and all of these things that I take, and for giving me links on Amazon and other places where I can buy my vitamins and minerals and where they will be at a price that I can actually afford. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate your love and concern and that you care about me. And so now I'm just going to go back to the roots of my channel, and that is telling stories and cooking. It may still be a few days before I get in there and bust out a good old country meal, but I have some things planned, and I am working towards getting back in the kitchen, and I do want to make that authentic Mexican cornbread for you, and we're going to cook us some good old-fashioned southern grits one morning for breakfast. So y'all just hang around and stick with me, and we'll see what we can come up with in Glenda Merle's kitchen. So I'm going to actually have to go back and watch some of my own videos to see where I left off in my timeline. The stories that I've been telling you of my life growing up in South Mississippi, and then marrying Scotty and Fofi, and there were 3 of us in that marriage, and I'm afraid one of them had to bail, and that was me. And then marrying John and all the ups and downs that we had living together and living a life with an alcoholic, which is not easy. And if any of you are dating an alcoholic or thinking about marrying an alcoholic, I would advise you to run as fast as you can and get away from that, because I think that probably 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, an alcoholic very seldom changes. I know that John L. Sullivan, he loved me to death. I mean, he would do anything for me, but he could not stop drinking. And he did try. He did go into rehab, and he went to AA, and the longest he ever stayed sober in our marriage was about 4 months. And he relapsed, and he relapsed big. I remember one time when I was working, I had gotten a job as a secretary at North Lake Federal Savings and Loan, and I had found a suit at a department store. I guess it was Gayfers or something like that. And it was a gray suit, and oh, I just loved it. It was so beautiful, but it was a size 10, and it was too big for me. I needed an 8. John went all over South Mississippi and Louisiana looking for me that suit, and he found it. He found it in a size 8, and he bought it. So he would go, to all lengths to help me and to do anything for me. But like I said, he just couldn't stop drinking. And he loved me up until the day he died. He did remarry. I divorced him in 1991. And he did remarry probably in about 1994. And even after he remarried, if we talked on the phone or whatever, he still called me baby. I don't think I ever heard him call me Glenda. But I have some more pictures for y'all. And I believe I left off telling my stories when Jeremy was a baby. I don't think I had gotten to the timeline of when Jill was born in 1981. So I have some pictures here. This is me. I was 26 in that picture. And that's Jason. He was 5. And that's little Jeremy. He looks kind of chubby there. He was only 3 months old. I don't know why I let his head fall back like that. But I remember this soft little terry cloth two-piece outfit. At this time, I was working at Equitable Shipyards for the vice president. His name was Mr. Hodge. And I remember he and his wife gave me that little outfit for Jeremy. And then as he grew older, here he is on a little tricycle. I'm not sure how old he was there, probably about 7 or 8 months old. And that's Jason. And here he is, his little towhead. Oh, he was the cutest little blonde-headed, blue-eyed little boy. And so sweet. Y'all know I lost him in 1997 to a drunk driver killed him. And here he is. Now, he was walking. I thought that he started walking when he was 6 months old, but I made a mistake. This photograph was developed in November of 1978. So Jeremy would have been about 8 months old. He was born in February 1978. So he was walking, when he was 8 months old. Very advanced for his age. Back then we had to take the regular old film out of the camera, the old Kodak camera, and send it off. I think I used to send it to a laboratory, a photo laboratory somewhere in Texas. So it would take 2 or 3 weeks to get the film back, and it is date stamped November 1978. So I'm sure he was 8 months old. I probably took that picture in October. And here's a picture of me and Jason and Jeremy outside our home there on Slimmer Road in Covington, Louisiana. I always liked having hanging ferns in the front. It was hard to keep them healthy because that Louisiana sun gets really hot. And I used to love to sunbathe. I mean, I was a sun worshiper. I would sunbathe every chance I got. I just loved the feel of the heat and the sun on my skin, and I would always get a really nice dark tan. So one day I was in the backyard there of the house in Covington, and Jeremy was inside taking a nap, and Jason was in the back playing with a little swing set that we had back there, and I was in the backyard sunbathing, and I would always keep me a spray bottle, and moisten my body down and everything to try to stay cool. And I would always untie my bra strap so that I wouldn't have the tan, the white line on the back, on my back and my shoulders. So I was laying there on my stomach sunbathing, and Jason had gone inside to get a glass of water. And so there he comes into the backyard with a man. And he was a young man, probably in his early 20s, and he was selling magazine subscriptions. So here I am, laying down on this quilt, sunbathing with topless, So I'm looking at this magazine salesman, and he's trying to sell me the magazines, and I'm trying to keep my breasts from being exposed. Oh, I was so embarrassed. Anyway, needless to say, he did not get any magazine subscriptions from me that day. So have your children ever just done anything like that to just embarrass you to death? So, like I said, I'm real happy that y'all stuck by me and through all of those mukbang videos and everything. Now, the one that I uploaded last night, I actually had stopped by TGI Fridays on my way home from Jill's Tuesday night. I was so tired and I was not going to come home and cook. And for some reason, I reckon when I used the Filmora app, it magnified it. So I don't want y'all to think that I had the camera up that close to my face, because I would never do that on purpose to make y'all watch me eat food with that camera right up to my face. So I apologize for that bad video. But I brought those wings home and the rest of the pot stickers. And for two nights, I cooked potatoes and vegetables, and had the wings and the pot stickers for 2 more meals. So I really got my money's worth out of those appetizers. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, give me a thumbs up, and share. And let's see if we can get my subscription count back up. It's been dropping, which is normal for whenever your channel grows overnight by 18,000 subscribers. It's just YouTube's way of weeding out the ones who don't come back and watch your channel. And I understand that. And I would rather have 5,000 subscribers who watch on a regular basis than to have 25,000 who don't watch. But I would appreciate it if you would tell your friends and family about me, and just share my videos on social media. And y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.